Hello and welcome back to Planet Nibiru, where anything is possible. This video brought to you by dialaplate.org, the automotive phone book. In the year 1902, an archaeologist was diving off the coast of the Greek island of Antithykera when he happened upon a large shipwreck. It was the ruins of a Roman trading vessel that was carrying large amounts of wine and various other treasures from the Greek islands to Rome. What the diver found was one of the greatest artifacts that has ever been discovered. Among the pottery, marble statues, and jewelry inside an unassuming wooden box was an object that historians had never ever seen before. A device so strange and beyond comprehension that it altered everything we thought we knew about ancient history. This highly corroded bronze relic is the Antithykera Mechanism, named after the island where it was found. The device was and is still for the most part shrouded in mystery. What we do know is that it was constructed over 2,100 years ago, about 100 years before Christ was born. The strange mechanical device is made up of numerous gears, switches, and mechanical oddities that were so precise, so impossibly fine, that a device that even approached this level of sophistication wouldn't be recreated for about 1,500 years to come. And even then, the closest device was about the size of a small car and not nearly as precise. Scientists from all over the world examined the device for over 100 years, but they never even got remotely close to uncovering its secrets. So it sat for about 100 years on display at the National Museum of Archaeology in Athens, Greece. The mystery remained intact, and the device had risen to the height of fable and lore. It was the crown jewel of mysterious objects, so out of place and so far ahead of its time that no reasonable explanation could even be offered. Recently, over the past 20 years or so, scientists began using a whole array of modern technologies, and they've been able to crack the code behind this unknown mechanism. Engineers and archaeological experts from multiple countries collaborated in a massive effort to painstakingly pick apart the pieces that made up this mechanism. Using a specialized and sophisticated X-ray machine that was able to see through the layers of corrosion and buildup. The X-ray machine was one of a kind, and since the object was so fragile that it could not be shipped, they had to ship the X-ray machine from London to Athens, Greece to X-ray the device. The details that they uncovered inside the device blew the minds of every antiquity historian in the world. The technology used inside the machine shouldn't have existed over 2,000 years ago when it was made. The complex, clock-like device contains 37 gears of varying sizes, shapes, and all with different tooth counts. Each cog is precisely manufactured to exacting standards that would not be found in the historical record for at least 1,500 years to come. Many people had assumed that it was a clock of some sort, and in one way they were right. However, keeping impossibly accurate time was the least of what this object was capable of. When the device was fully X-rayed and recreated on paper and in 3D models, it was found to be the world's first computer. Yes, 2,000 years before the Cray, the Apple I, and the Bomba were even conceived, this computer was designed, built, and used by the ancient Greeks. It's incredible to think that this machine is an actual computer that can take an input and create an output. And it was created roughly 100 years before Jesus walked the earth. It was over 1,500 years before even less complex things like the printing press, the light bulb, and the steam engine were invented. So what does the Antithykera mechanism do? What does it compute? Using the most advanced technology available today and the collective work of many experts over 100 years of study, they have determined that this ancient computer functions to track the Metonic calendar, predict solar eclipses, keep track of the timing of several athletic games such as the ancient Olympics, as well as accurately predict the precession of the sun, moon, and known planets. Needless to say, this device should not have existed in the time period it is from. It is so incomprehensibly ahead of its time that it's almost impossible to believe that it was really created when it was. To put things into perspective, the first mechanical clock was invented in the late 14th century. It was roughly the size of a small car, and it was created 1,500 years after the Antithykera mechanism. The mechanism from Greece was much smaller, far more intricate, and far more precise than anything that was invented up until probably the 1800s. This diagram of the logic pathways of the Antithykera mechanism shows the functions of each gear. If such a device were created today, it would still be quite impressive. It is believed that the knowledge used to create such an advanced device was either lost to antiquity or has been held in secret. The gross improbability of its existence has of course led to many science fiction writers claiming that it was created or given to us by aliens. So what do you think? Do you believe that this device was created by aliens or an advanced species who lived on Earth? Do you think that man had an advanced knowledge at one point and it was lost to time and history? Do you think that aliens or gods came to Earth in the past and taught man advanced skills that we have either forgot or kept in secret? Get in the comment section and let us know. We want to know how you feel about this amazing machine. As always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you in the next video.